What's up guys, it's your girl Shirley and welcome back to my channel. So today we're actually going to be doing part 3 of making a corset top. So we're actually going to be finishing the top today and you guys are going to see the finished product. So first we're going to start working on the sleeves and then I'm going to put the zipper onto it and onto the top as well. So let's get ready to the video. So here are the 2 sleeves. I have to map this out because there are so many pieces. The sleeve is like very tailored. So I have to map it out on the table so that way I don't make a mistake while I'm sewing. Nobody wants that. So here is the pattern right here and I'm just going to start putting the pieces together. Okay, so I just finished clipping all of the pieces for the sleeves. It's a lot of pieces. So what's going to happen now is that I'm going to start sewing and I'm going to be doing what's called a French seam for the sleeve. So that way on the inside, it just looks nice and clean. It has no raw edges or bulkiness. So I'm going to do that. And then after that, I'm going to top stitch it. Okay, so now I'm ready to French seam the sleeve. I've already sewn 1/4 of an inch on the seam right here, and then I trimmed it down to 1/8 of an inch, just so that way when I fold it over into the wrong side and I sew another 1/4 of an inch, nothing on the correct side will show. So all of this will be inside of the seam. So I just finished sewing the pieces of the sleeves together. If you could see here, you can see how it's nice and clean sewing right there. And on the inside, you can barely see a type of seam. It just looks nice and tailored. So what I'm going to do now is that I am going to start embellishing it with this zipper right here. This one is a molded plastic zipper. I also call it a sport zipper. And I feel like I want it on the right side of the sleeve. So I'm going to be putting it on this. So what I'm going to do to make it fit is that I'm going to cut it and then I'm going to pluck out the teeth, literally, and then burn the edges so that way it doesn't fray. And we're just going to start doing that. So you guys are going to join me for the plucking process. We're going to be dentists, but for fashion. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to measure whatever I need and I'm just going to use my chalk. I feel like I want to keep the zipper pulley in the design, so I'm just going to mark right there and then I'm going to mark right here, and this is where I'm going to cut. So I'm going to cut that. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Made it, and there we go. And then I'm going to start plucking, so I'm going to open it. And then I'm just going to take my little pliers and I'm just going to start pulling the teeth. And sometimes some frays will come out, but don't worry, I'm going to burn it so that way it will melt and go back to the way it was. So now that I've cut and trued the zipper to the size, I can now put it onto the sleeve. So I've already sewn the seam allowance flipped over on the sleeve so that way it's nice and smooth on the back side. And then I'm just going to put the zipper right on top of it. So I'm just going to trim it and then sew it. So I just finished sewing the zipper onto the right sleeve, as you can see here, and it's nice and smoothly laid out. So you have the option when you wear it to open the zipper if you want to show some skin, or you can close it and leave it just as so. So on the other side of the zipper on the inside is nice and smoothly seamed, so that way you won't feel any type of roughness on the inside. It's just nice and soft. So moving on to the left sleeve, I want to do a design where I'm putting the zipper going down the arm, just like so. So I'm just going to sew that down. So now I am finished embellishing both the sleeves, as you can see right here. And what's next is that I'm just going to close them, and then I can sew them right into the top. I just finished sewing the sleeve to the top and already it's looking hot. Like, I can't wait to finish it. So I'll show you guys a clip of the full top, what it looks like right now in just a few seconds. But so far, like, look at these seams, just nice and clean. So yeah, I'll show you the top right now. So now I'm going to attach my zipper to the top. Alright guys, so that is a wrap for this video. I finally finished the top and it's looking amazing, exactly the way I wanted it to be. So the top looks a little bit big on the dress form just because I am going to be modeling it, so it's made to fit for me. And I'm going to post a video about the photo shoot and the lookbook, so don't forget to watch out for that. So like and subscribe, and also hit that notification button so that way you get notified when I do post that video. Also, if you guys are interested in copying this top, then be sure to follow my Instagram and my Twitter and watch out for my post about when I'm going to drop the top onto my website at noirclaire.com. Alright guys, and don't forget to check out my other clothing too. You know, I make women's streetwear, jackets, pants, skirts, tops, and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.